Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So yeah, last time out we entered into Shido's palace for the first time and worked out that we've basically got to find these 5 VIPs and get their letters of recommendation in order to enter into the room where the palace, where the treasure is. But we've kind of left at this point now, and so basically for the next few parts it's going to be basically social link stuff. We're going to be heading through, we're going to be doing social link stuff, as well as side quests and stuff like that. And we just got a phone call from Ryuji, which I think is basically just a bit of it's basically a bunch of a bit of character stuff for Ryuji, kind of just saying like basically how he's feeling and that we have to get this shit done. I slept pretty well. It's fucking cold though. Look at the breath, the fog coming off my breath there. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is where we get the heater introduced. So it starts going cold on the 25th of November, month before Christmas, and so now we get a heater for the room. What's up, Morgana? Yeah, it's probably likely going to be the last job. Shido's the final boss after all, to be fair. He's the guy who's behind all this shit, so yeah, once we've dealt with him, everything will be done. In theory. Yeah, this is just basically a little warning as well, basically saying that you can go into the dungeon now and you can finish off Shido quite quickly. But realize that, you know, this is probably going to be the last time you're going to be able to do social links and talk to people. So if there's any social links that you really want to get 100% done, then now is the time for you to go through and do them, and maybe not focus on getting the, you know, maybe don't focus completely on getting the dungeon done as quickly as possible. Yeah, and the heater is basically, I think it's just introduced because basically it's like a, to have that conversation basically about if you want to do social link stuff now, you know, now it's a good time to, sorry, get it done. And it's also, I think, to introduce the fact that the heater is going to be in the room. It's just like it's going to be in the room for the rest of the playthrough. Just a bit of a change of scenery, I suppose, just to explain the heater in the middle of the room. But anyway, so now we've got a deadline for when we have to take out Shido, and now it's the start. But we ain't going to be doing shit about that yet. We've got social stuff to do. And also, we've got some people to deal with in Mementos as well. So, yeah. I think we have a couple of people, 2 or 3, that we have to deal with in Mementos. And by the way, it is worth going after these guys just to get the whole of Mementos unlocked. It will help you out a lot for end game. So anyway, we can head now to going to be doing social link stuff. I've got a load of tomatoes though, which are SP restoring items, which are pretty fucking useful. But yeah, so I thought I'd show this scene just quickly. So when you want to go to the school, basically you start off in the alleyway, and you're basically told by Morgana, "Oh, do you want to go? If you want to do social stuff, we can go up to the roof, or we can go back into town." And it's like you make your decision on, you know, if you want to go up into the, you know, if you want to go do Haru's social link, then you go up to the roof. That's what we're doing. I think we're really, really close to the end of Haru's social link here. Yeah, this is I think, number 8 of 10. Haru's gonna collapse. Oh shit. You're right. Jesus Christ, grab a chair. I don't know where that chair's come from. There's a lot of shit up here. I suppose there must be a chair as well. So yeah. Once again, this is... sorry, fuck. So basically all of her... Basically her... the current vice president, I think it is, of the company is basically saying that he wants to start a venture... business venture is ASAP. He wants to start up a new chain of like cheap and efficient kind of coffee shops. And Haru's not really sure about what he wants. What Takakura, that's his name. She's not really sure about what he wants to do about it. Like, what's his deal at the end of the day? Is he just trying to, you know, make a quick buck with this, you know, really shitty, cheapo kind of chain of coffee shops, or does he really want to kind of, you know, does he really want to kind of push it on and try and rebuild the reputation of Akuma Foods? So that's what we were telling Haru. Basically, we're just telling her, you should talk to him about this and see what he actually wants to do, and kind of confront him on all this stuff. Rank 7 decreases the total amount of time it takes to cultivate veggies. Yeah, that's one is actually rank 7, not rank 8. Sorry. So yeah, that one is a pretty useful one. That's a pretty useful one to get. So you know, you get your
Shall we return home?
SP restorative items and HP restorative items faster. And it is always worth coming up here to speak to Haru and get new veggies kind of planted and ready to go, so that you have a good stock of SP restoring items, kind of, you know, in particular. Anyway, we're back home. So basically, it's just talking about Shido and how he's still talking shit, and he thinks that he's all high and mighty because, you know, he thinks that the leader of the Phantom Thieves is fucking dead when we're really not. And just basically, you know, we should get the fuck on with this. Let's defeat this prick. To which I say, wait. We've got a while to go yet. So we're on Saturday the 26th of November. I can't exactly remember what the I'm sure it must show it up somewhere, but I can't remember what the exact cutoff point is. Oh, it's the election. I think it's like early December, so we've got like the usual 2 to 3 weeks to get it kind of sorted out. Let's say.
Hey.
User says there we go. We've got 22 days left. So yeah, roughly 3 weeks in order to get this shit done.
Good day.
Our veggies seem to be coming along nicely there, Haru. But I want to hang out first. What do you want to talk about? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, funnily enough, Haru's social link really got
Hey.
sped up. I got like her social link rank up like pretty much like 3 times in a row. So, you know, and it will be a much needed help if I can get her social link done, because that way we'll have maxed out all of the party members, so that they'll all have baton pass and their most powerful, you know, and all their tactics in battle, and they'll also have their strongest personas. So that will make it really helpful for the boss fights, because I never maxed out Haru's social link and then used her in the final boss fight, so she was kind of she didn't really hit all that hard. At least not as hard as everybody else, so it's kind of a pain. Anyway, so she's talking about, she's basically doing stuff on her own. She's making coffee beans on her own to make her own coffee. and she thinks that if she kind of shows shows the fruits of her labor to Takakura, that maybe she'll be able to discuss other things with him to kind of get each other kind of like on the same page, as it were. Yeah, so she's kind of worried that they're basically trying to that it's the board trying to use a new coffee shop to kind of stealthily keep doing the same shit instead of completely rebuilding kind of Kumara Foods' kind of image after everything that happened with her father and all that kind of thing. And she wants us there to when she speaks to Takakura, so okay. Sure, I don't think I'll be much help, but let's go on. Chance to withstand another way's fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. That's, again, useful in battle, which I didn't have in my first run-through, so... with Haru, anyway. And to be honest, like, when playing Persona 5 Royal, I actually use Haru a hell of a lot more, because when you get her most powerful persona, and she has her high-end psychic attacks, like, she can cause some fucking damage. Like, she's got some powerful fucking moves on her. So, yeah. She's a bit of a pain in the ass to level up, though, because of the fact that you get her social link. The ability to do her social link stuff comes so late into the game, especially with Persona 5, that it's such the original game, rather than Royal. It makes it such a pain in the ass. And so, but she's definitely worth maxing out because of the amount of power her personas wield. It's kind of ridiculous. And she also has a rocket launcher, which is awesome. Yes, please try it. Try the coffee, please. It's, it's been made by me. I'm fucking awesome. That's Haru, by the way. Does it concern the company? It most certainly does. Yeah, so she's finally kind of... sorry. She's finally kind of confronting the president of the company with, her fears and how she's distrustful of everybody in there, pretty much. Haru, stop knocking yourself down, love. It's gone well. So yeah, this is kind of a quiet moment. Jesus Christ, I'd forgotten. I don't know why they didn't bother with this, because this is usually one of the times when you would, because it's rank 9, I think. It's usually the time when you'd have voiced, where you'd have the cutscenes kind of voiced at this point, but whatever. It's kind of a weird one to do, but I guess they were really rushing Haru's along. And basically this is where he kind of talks about it as basically he remembers her grandfather kind of starting off with a coffee shop, and he was kind of fell in love with his her grandfather's coffee shop, which is why he wanted to get into the company. And this is kind of like why he's doing his thing now. Because he basically wants to set up this coffee shop chain to kind of bring Akuma Foods back to what they used to be, and kind of rebuild their reputation, as it were, which I find kind of awesome. And it's kind of nice that they kind of I think it's a bit quick though, to be honest, because it's at rank 9 all of a sudden. Haru just decides to talk to him and tells him about her fears and stuff, and then all of a sudden the issues that she's dealing with kind of go away pretty quickly. Because she kind of talks to him and she's kind of like, yeah, she'll tells her that, you know, he wants to do this coffee shop properly and rebuild Akuma Foods' kind of reputation. And then with that, he's kind of like, then he comes on to the marriage thing and he's like, my apologies. He can, you know, he's like, if you don't like that, well, we can sort something else out. You don't have to marry him if you don't want to. There were no, yeah, he says that, you know, because that guy mentioned it in being in kind of the contract, there being a contract where she has to, or otherwise all the assets go to him. But he says no. That's a load of fucking shit. I've never heard of that in my entire life. That sounds dumb. Yeah. Well, yeah, it does sound dumb. There you go. And so, yeah, so Takakura is a good guy in the end, and just wants to help Haru to improve the reputation of Akuma Foods, while at the same time gets her out of this marriage bullshit. Is willing to help her get out of this marriage bullshit and kind of let her choose the guy she wants to be with, kind of thing. So, yeah, it's kind of it's a nice little kind of a happy ending. It's kind of nice, but we've still got more stuff to go here. Enjoyed the rest of the coffee, and now he's gone. Just the two of us again. And I guess it's a good message, though. You know, just tell people how you honestly, you know, feel. If you think that something's going in the wrong direction, it's always best to kind of be honest and open about it. Which, you know, I agree with. Okay, then. So now we get to this point, because it's rank 9. This is the point where we get to choose whether you go for the romance option or whether you go for the friendship option. And I've only ever chosen the friendship option. Right. That's a really useful move as well. But yeah, so with Haru, this is the moment where she's kind of like, because he mentioned that she likes. Why would he say that? And so now's the choice where you can either be choose the friendship option or the relationship option. I've only chosen the friendship option. But I do feel like an asshole when this happens, because she's like, obviously super hurt about it. And it's kind of like Yukiko from Persona 4 Golem, where she kind of runs off and it's just, I should study, you should get out of here, basically. So she's trying to be nice about it. She's basically saying, you know, fuck off. And yeah, I always feel like a complete total asshole with that particular social link when I choosing the friendship option. Kind of similar to Yukiko's in Persona 4 Golem, where if you choose the friendship option instead of the romance option, she kind of just completely runs off and is completely upset about the whole thing. So yeah, you kind of feel like a dick. But anyway, we're now back with Ohya. So she went to see Kaio, and apparently Kaio had a mental shutdown. So yeah, she was part of all this, part of this whole thing as well. That is something which I like about this game. All the social links, they do a fairly decent, or with the majority of them anyway, they do a fairly decent job of kind of linking them into the main kind of the main big plot of the whole game. So I kind of like that. This is a bit over the top, I think, but whatever. That she had kind of like this hidden camera inside, like hidden inside like a a hairpin, and she kind of has, and there's supposedly some evidence about what that the guy she went to see, what he was doing, this bureaucrat. Yeah, so she's got the camera, got the got the video of it, but basically Kayo isn't going to be able to corroborate a story because she's had a mental shutdown, and there's the fact that, well, Shiro's likely to go after Ohya as well. So yeah, she's got to try and, yeah, she's got the photo. Now she's got to try and get some evidence so she can put it out as a a proper story, basically. So there you go. But she's going to continue to try and fight Kayo's battle for her. I'll help you. Of course I will. Yes, I'm such a good listener. It's almost as if I'm a silent RPG protagonist. Of course not. That'd be crazy. Of course I'm not. Of course not, or no way. That's really like, you know, I don't have. It's basically the same fucking thing, but wherever the hell. I can't drink. Oh, I'll grab some new long tea for the kid. Damn it! Can't you let me have one drink? I've done so much. I've been in this establishment for such a long time. Can't you be nicer to me? Anyway, and now we're at rank 9 with Ohya. Ohya was another one in my original playthrough that I didn't max out last time. And yeah, so this is the romance option, or romance or friendship option for Ohya now. Oh god, she's coming on to me. God damn it, so many people. I didn't take it seriously. Yeah, I was being careful here. Of course not, thank goodness. And then she's kind of like, when was trouble you being in mine, huh? It's the he, I mean, don't you think it's hot? Yeah, I do like Ohya's kind of reaction where she's kind of like, yeah, this is all bad, isn't it? Yeah, never do that, would you? Alright. But there you go. That's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time when we'll be doing more social link stuff. And what we'll also be doing is we're heading into Mementos to do those 2 side quests from Mishima. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.